What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today I am officially doing the Daredevil season 3 review. Jeez, bro. Oh my gosh, this was so freaking good, yo. Oh my gosh, man. Definitely top 10 shows for me personally. Maybe top 5, honestly. Just every single season, they just improve, honestly, and they literally left the season with a whole banger. And like, man, do I gotta tell you, this was freaking fire, man. I freaking love this season. Before we head straight into it, though, just want to say really quickly, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys help me reach that goal. Anywho, let's get straight into this Daredevil season 3 review. Man, wow, okay. There's a lot to talk about, honestly, when it comes to this season because I freaking enjoyed it, honestly, but I do want to keep this as concise as possible, so I apologize if this review isn't that long, honestly, but I definitely want to get a couple of things straight out of the way, honestly. First of all, characters. Freaking loved all of them, man. I loved every single character. They did so well, honestly, especially with the dialogue, the character developments and everything. I was very confused about Nadeem, honestly, throughout the whole like season, honestly, and just like I really loved this character. I loved his build up. I like how they introduced him and how they kind of built his character up. It just felt so freaking amazing, honestly. I just really like that whole like connection, that whole build up, honestly. And with Dex also, just it was so freaking nice seeing that, honestly. Just like, oh my gosh, man, I'm so like, oh my, I am speechless of how good this season was, honestly, and like I enjoyed it. I genuinely did enjoy it. I think my favorite episode definitely has to be episode 6, my personal opinion, just because that was the attack of the bulletin. That whole thing was just freaking crazy, honestly. I felt like I was literally on the edge of my seat during that whole episode, and just it was just so crazy, man. I really did enjoy this season. I loved everyone's character. Like I want to get into details, honestly, but like it's kind of hard to really talk about it because, again, like I'm very speechless and I don't know what to really say, honestly. Obviously, I liked Matt's character a lot because like we kind of deal with him kind of like taking away that Matt Murdock praise, you know, and just kind of going full Daredevil in some type of way. I think the only thing that I didn't really like is he didn't have the suit, you know, but it kind of made sense for this season for him not to have the suit because his image was kind of tainted with Dex being Daredevil and everything. And again, it was just so crazy seeing that reveal, honestly, him coming out as Daredevil, and I was like, yo, that's freaking crazy, honestly. Again, the dialogue too, it hits. I like how that moment when Kingpin was like, this city just needs a new villain at the moment, and he really put Daredevil like on the scene as the new villain. And just him with Vanessa too, like the last couple of episodes, you know, that Vanessa was in, I really liked their dialogue too, and I really liked how Vanessa was committed to being in business, honestly. I thought it was so freaking crazy, honestly. There was something too that I was thinking through the mid of the season, honestly. I was like, I realized that this show, they never really called him Kingpin, honestly. They only called him Wilson Fisk, and literally, like, I think it was episode 10 or 11, I don't remember, but they literally name dropped Kingpin, and I was like, yes, there we go, bro. I was so freaking amped when they said that. I was like, yes, sir. Again, just this whole season was so freaking good, honestly. Dex too, on the other hand, really liked his character too. I think he is super badass, honestly. Just the fact that like he is able to ricochet bullets, he's able to hit on point and everything, it's freaking mind-boggling to me. It really is. And also just seeing like Matt kind of like hesitate a little bit, like what the heck, you know, I thought it was actually pretty cool seeing that, and him kind of developing it in the final episode, you know, knowing a little bit of his tactics is actually really cool. And I cannot wait to see what brings in store for Daredevil Born Again, honestly. Definitely gonna be watching that trailer now, not right now specifically, but tomorrow, because right now it's actually it's 11:46 at night, honestly, and I need that trailer to be loud with that shit. But again, man, this whole season was freaking phenomenal, and just like I really did like it. I really did like it a lot, honestly. It's definitely up there for at least top. I know it's definitely top 10. Just don't know what place, honestly. It's just a lot. It really is a lot. I really like Foggy this season too, man. I really liked his like little arc that he had, you know, trying to become DA to make things public and everything, and just kind of just give a public announcement. I really didn't think, like, I think what this season definitely did that creative that I never really thought of in some type of way, you know, like that deeply until this show, was the fact that like when an enemy attacks you, you know, and everything like that, they want to do it privately, but they won't attack you if you do it publicly. I don't know why that's never crossed my mind, honestly, and like I just thought it was kind of a refreshing in some type of way seeing that, you know, because I forgot who said it to who, but they were saying that like, I think it was Foggy saying it to Karen if I'm not mistaken. I remember someone saying that like, yeah, like we gotta make this more public, you know, in some type of way so that they don't attack us. I think it definitely was Foggy, honestly, but just that whole like thing kind of shocked me, you know, because I was kind of like, oh, that feels refreshing, you know, and I don't know why I never really thought of that, to be honest, when it comes to like hero stuff, I guess, in some type of way. It's just so much like stuff to process throughout this whole season, honestly, and I really did like it. I know a lot more about the lore now, and especially with me about to watch Daredevil Born Again, the trailer, I'm very excited about it. I mentioned this in my first episode review, but I did watch it, but I was so freaking confused, honestly. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I kind of don't really remember too much of the trailer. All I remember is like a scene with him and Kingpin like on the dinner table, and then I saw Bullseye right there like in some type of bus. I saw something else, honestly, and it's kind of very vivid. Again, I don't really remember too much. I tried to like kind of get it off of my mind in some type of way, because again, I was just generally confused, but I'm very, very excited to see what's gonna happen, honestly. Next show up is Punisher. I am very excited because we literally only have Punisher season 2 and Jessica Jones season 3, and I think it's going to be crazy. I really do think it's going to be crazy. I heard season 2 of Punisher is really great, and I think season 3 of Jessica Jones was alright also, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it's crazy that we're very close to Daredevil Born Again, honestly, and it's crazy that I managed to kind of catch up, honestly, with the times, if that makes sense, when it comes to me trying to upload these every week, because I took my like 3-week break, honestly, off of YouTube, and I decided to kind of watch everything that I could just to put it out more frequently and everything. So very, very excited. I think by the time you guys see this, it's definitely is it gonna be this week or next week? I don't know. I just started my Road to Superman. I'm about to, or I already started my Road to Superman. So definitely, if you guys are interested in that, definitely go check out that little series. But yeah, that is going to be my review for season 3 of Daredevil. Season 3. I was about to say Daredevil Born Again, but man, again, just the season was perfection. I really did like it. I see why a lot of people really did enjoy the season. It's just a cinema. It's absolute cinema. I actually really did enjoy it, honestly, and I'm very, very excited to for what's to come, honestly, in the future. And I really do hope that we get to see a lot more stuff happen in Born Again. You know, a little bit more of clarification. Another thing too that I really want to mention is that that was funny that Matt Murdock took a little quick jab at Jessica Jones at the end, honestly, with the whole Paige thing, because they wrote their dreams in a napkin, and it was funny because he was telling Paige like that he's a good investigator and a lot more stable than Jessica Jones. So I thought that was actually a pretty funny jab, you know, to Jessica Jones and everything. I know this is a Daredevil review, but I want to mention this really quickly. I really hope that when I watch Jessica Jones that she mentions something about freaking Defenders, honestly, because again, I think that was the one thing that I didn't really like about season 2, because the more shows and series that I finish and watch, you know, I get a little bit not disappointed, but more kind of untouched with season 2, you know. I really did like that season 2 of Jessica Jones. I feel like the more that I'm now thinking about it, you know, I'm kind of damn, she really didn't mention anything about the Defenders. But that is going to be the end of this review. If you guys did enjoy the review, definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys think of this season in the comment section down below. I would love to know what you guys think. Anywho, peace. I want you guys to enjoy Game of Day, make everything else today. Everyone stay positive and be positive, because already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.